وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَلَى صَلَاتِهِمْ دَائِمُونَ. Then the other part of this conversation, and I'll conclude inshallah and take your questions if there are any, because I think this is pretty straightforward and direct. You know, the salat is supposed to have an impact not just on our personal psyche, but it's supposed to have an impact on our ethical worldview. Now there's a difference between, I know this gets a little philosophically abstract, but I'll try to be, as clear as possible. There's a difference between observing law and observing ethics. There's a difference between law and morality, okay? Law is that you stop at a red light. You stop at a red light, and you go at what? A green light. That's the law. But ethics is, there's an old man crossing the street, it's already green, he's already halfway there, there's a quarter of the way there, and you're like, let me just go around him. What would be the ethical thing to do? Just wait, let him go, and then go. Now the law doesn't tell you to stop for him, but ethics does, right? It's a moral thing. I mean, just be nice to this old man, he's trying to cross the street. Why are you gotta be like that? No, well, legally I didn't do anything wrong. It's not like haram in the Sharia or anything. You know, in the Sharia of New York State traffic law. It's not. No, but actually, so there are two things. You can abide by the law and still be unethical. You could, that's what I'm trying to get across. You can abide by the law and still be what? Unethical. And that's actually possible in Islam also. Our deen has laws, and our deen also has ethics. And you know what's happened? We emphasize the law. We emphasize the law of Islam. And sometimes we actually almost completely invalidate and overlook what? The ethics of Islam. So worship and law become more important, and ethics becomes less important. And this is a serious crisis of the ummah. It's a very serious crisis. Like, for example, worship is important. To give you an example, you're at Hajj. You want to touch Hajar Aswad, or you want to touch the Kaaba. And which Muslim doesn't want to touch the Kaaba? And you're pushing and shoving, and there's an old Indonesian lady, and you're just elbowed her in the face, and you just, you know, I've seen it, so you can touch the Kaaba. You know, what ibadah is that, dude? What are you going to go hold the Kaaba for? So you can ask Allah to forgive you for elbowing the lady in the face? Why did you go up there? It's a phenomenon. And even the security guard, you know the guy that's hanging off the ledge at the haram? Even that guy gets so tired of it at one point. It's awesome. That guy, one time it was like a free-for-all. Everybody's like, trying to get the hajj. And he's hanging off, and he's supposed to be like, khallu, leave it, come on, move it. Harrik ya hajj, harrik. Move it. He gets so tired of it, he's just on his phone like, what's up, you know, it's going crazy, so I don't even care no more. It was awesome. He was like, these guys are crazy. I'm just going to let them kill themselves. Okay, yet another janazah after salat. You know, it's just, it's like, you know what the problem there is you have this really motivated sense of worship, but you have no what? No ethics. You're a hujjaj, and you don't know the ethics of getting in a line to order food at a restaurant. You know, to be courteous to one another. It's not there, you know. So the ethics problem is a big one. And the reason I'm bringing it up is that salat, one of its great results, side effects, if you will, its side effects is that it makes you an ethical person. Real salat is supposed to make you ethical. How do we know that? Because when Allah Azza wa Jal describes the people of salah and they're constant in the salah, what's the first things He mentions? وَالَّذِينَ فِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ مَعْلُومٌ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. And in their money, those are the people who in their money, there's a known right. They know about the right. It is well known to them that this money is actually not there. It is for the one who asks and the one who's been deprived. It's not even talking about zakat yet. It's just saying, you have money, you have enough to take care of yourself, you see somebody in need, and you don't even think you're helping them out. You think of it as, Allah gave this to me so that I can give it to them. It's a haqqun ma'loom for them. It's a known right to me. I deep down inside know this isn't even my money, it's theirs. I deep down inside know that I shouldn't order this much food, I should order this much food. You know? This is lisa'ili wal mahrum. They're constantly thinking about giving to others. That's an ethical person, already concerned about other people. Salat is for yourself. Salat is for yourself. But if you really make salat, you start caring about others. Allah softens your heart, not just towards Him, but towards the rest of humanity too. It's one of the beautiful side effects of real salat. So when you have people, when you find yourself making salat and you're still mean, and you don't spend a penny on people who need it, your family members especially, your khala, for example, the khala's rights are important. You know who khala is, right? Your mother's sister? Al-khalatu fi halatil the Prophet says, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The khala is in the state of the mother. She has the same status as the mother. You haven't even called your khala, man. And she needs money, and she's a widower, and she's, struggling financially. She can't get her daughters married. You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to help her as much as you can. Taking care of family. This is haqqun ma'loom lis-sa'ili wal-mahroom. And then Allah goes on,